Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise. Thank you so much for joining us. We want to apologize for our late start this morning. We had some technical difficulties. We hope that they've resolved themselves and that you'll be able to continue to enjoy watching the show. I'm Anastasia Billie.
On us, you did that, especially on this beautiful gray Friday morning.
Beautiful, great Friday morning. I'm sure God, people are going to tell us more about what's happening with causing the conditions we've been seeing outside. Some of it, Phil, I know for us folks in the West, feeling the best, looking the best, smelling the best. Certainly, some people even experience some ash. But you know, it's the summer season.
The weather, it's like I've been waiting for this nice big thunderstorm. Just wet, not necessarily flooded, but just I love the rain. It's a no for you.
It's a no for me. I told you it was a no for me Monday. It's still a no for me today. It's definitely a no for me today and over the weekend. As I get ready, my son wants rain on his day or this entire weekend because I've made it his weekend. And then of course there's Father's Day on Sunday, and I want my husband to be able to enjoy what I've got planned for him. And so no, Phil, no rain for me this weekend. The kids sing "Rain, Rain, Go Away." Maybe Monday I can receive the rain for you, but not
today. We get to do the show. Another time. Lots of things lined up, like you said. Sunday is Father's Day, so right off the bat, we're gonna wish every father out. I always have a cup there. So I'm always celebrating.
Indeed. Well, we also want to say congratulations to all the graduates that have been graduating, whether from primary school, I see some as little as preschool, certainly our high school graduates and our college graduates. A job well done. I want to say a very special good morning to our twin goddaughters, Zara and Zoran, who graduated from what used to be Oakfield Primary, and the new name slips my mind at the moment, and it's really embarrassing.
But let's win the photos, man. Enjoyed going through those. The Central Bank will also join us to give us an update on how the phasing.
I'd love to have answered, given that I've got an entire jar of pennies here that I've been finding everywhere. I didn't get it. And so the Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association is here. They're going to be talking about competing at the Billie Jean King Cup. So we've got all of that ahead for you and so much more. So I've got to get you on the court, man. Looks like you might not know what you're doing. But we got all that ahead and more. But first, we're going to take a look at weather with Godfrey Burnside.
Amen.
Weather sunrise. We do have a building area of high pressure, along with Saharan dust, even the chance of possible thunderstorms, mainly across the extreme northwest Bahamas. High temperature at Atlanta 92 and 66. In Raleigh 89 and 57. In Miami 89 and 78. Dallas, Texas 94 and 77. Skies, hot, humid conditions, hazy. Chance of a shower thunderstorm by afternoon. Low temperature chance will be in the low 90s at nighttime, in the mid 70s.
First, it's more than just our name, more than just our achievements. It's our nature, and it's where we put our customers. At Bahamas First, we refreshed our look, but our nature remains the same. We design insurance solutions that protect our for the first for you comes first for us.
The Bahamas and the world has been waging the war against COVID-19 for over a year now. In that time, much of our daily teen virus. It is time to take the fight a step further. With the COVID-19 vaccine now available, we encourage Bahamians to Doctors Hospital, trusted and best care now. Isn't your health worth it?
This coming Sunday is Father's Day. It's time to, as usual, we held our father-child contest, and today we have the finalists in our competitions. So very happy to be joined by Keith Roy and his son, Keishon Roy, and Garen Ferguson Jr. and his beautiful daughter, Ocean, as she yawns on set. Good morning. Welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning.
Good morning. Listen, this is always so much fun for us here on Bahamas and Sunrise to kind of go through all of the photos and make the comparisons and smile. We can tell you, persons just boy in there. But who sent in the photos, and why do you think you guys look alike?
My wife sent in the photos. And why do I think we look alike? Just the smile and the nose and everything. So,
that's like they say, that's your boy.
yeah.
That's your boy. Keishon.
Be better and have a
success in my life, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, no doubt about it. Darren, listen, you've got your beautiful daughter right there. It's for her to be up, right?
No, it isn't. It isn't. Far from. Far from.
Well, she seems to be doing a great job here in Bahamas at Sunrise. Who submitted your photos?
Her mom, actually. I was entered and eligible for the prize winning.
Yeah, I could see that. She's yawning this morning. It's both Keith and Garen. What is it that's just so special about being a dad too? But so brand new experience. How's it feel?
It feels excellent. My most memorable, it's breathtaking. And when you have those stressful days at work and you come home, she openly greets you at the door, and it's so breathtaking.
No doubt.
And those are the moments that I actually
Submitted your photos, and now we will announce receive a Samsung Level Box Slim Bluetooth speaker device, courtesy on over there, and another $50 certificate gift card from Super Value, and a gift bag with
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best kept secret in the Bahamas. Located has to offer, including aquaventure water park, plus all
health we build. So let's stay healthy.
Things that fit just right in the palm of your hand. Fox Hill Nursery, a large selection of garden supplies. If you can see it in your mind, you can.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. We is to develop and provide mechanisms that will control offenders' inappropriate behavior and a system and functioning as law-abiding citizens. Such a critical role. And so happy we have, of course, to be talking about this important work that you do. And so I just want to kind of go back a bit and understand the entire process of even getting you to this point. How does one become a client of the Department of Rehabilitative Welfare Services?
Well, most of our clients are referred from the court. In fact, all of our adult clients, that's those 18 and above, they are referred from court. However, in the case of our juvenile clients, although most of the referrals are from court, parents may bring their juveniles who present extreme behavioral problems that they cannot control. And they will receive the necessary intervention at our department.
Okay. So what is a probation officer? What does that title mean?
A probation officer is actually an officer of the court who regularly meets individuals who have been sentenced to complete a period of supervised probation rather than being sentenced for prison.
What sort of training or educational background does a probation officer need?
A probation officer, well, most of our probation officers are trained social workers, and criminal justice is also another degree that probation officers have.
Okay, so any interest in social work and then a probation officer type of work?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Now, as a part of this, being a probation officer, of course, you all would do certain reports. Talk to me about what is a probation report?
Okay, a probation report is actually a pre-sentence report. The court, in most times, and not in very serious matters, they would refer persons to us to prepare probation reports once they have been convicted of crime. And so we would do the next victim, him or herself, as well as the crime details. And we also interview the victim of the crime in the event, the relatives of victims, just to get the impact that the crime has had on them. And this is to determine, well, actually, in terms of interviewing the convict, is to determine whether there are extenuating circumstances which should lighten his load, increase the severity of the offender's sentence. So background information is necessary to give the court an appreciation of the character.
The fact that sometimes things happen very suddenly, and so people may do something maybe in a moment of passion or through misunderstanding. And then there are some people who, for whatever circumstances, and you know, I believe, uneducated, untrained like you, that these circumstances are for them. And so it's interesting that the court takes all that into account. And I'm grateful that you provided that information this morning, because I don't know how many of us as ordinary citizens do that. Cases with court crime. It's really important. So I'm grateful that you shared that. One of the other things I wanted to find out from you is what services does the Department of Rehabilitative and Welfare Services provide as it relates to this sort of work?
Okay, well, I just discussed probation services. We prepare court reports. We, well, I will, not just adult probation services, we also have juvenile probation services. And we also, the department has, well, we have a welfare unit assistance, and we also have the Simpson Pen and Wilmate Pratt centers for, well, Simpson Pen Pratt Center, and there is the National Parenting Program also under the Department of Rehabilitative Welfare Services, and this provides parents in their parenting.
Okay, all right. So a whole range of services there. I think for me, what I want to find out from you, in particular, Ms. McKenzie, is I've heard you talk about this work, and it's evident that, you know, even in your senior role, that you've been doing this for some time. What's been the most rewarding part of being a probation officer?
Well, when after many years and you see a client who's doing so well, you know, just incremental progress, it's good to see. It's good to see.
Yeah, sharing a wealth of information that I think I know it's definitely opened my eyes, and I'm hoping our viewers as well. But also for the work that you do, I think a lot of times you guys who really do this hard work that we know needs to be done, we don't thank you often enough. And so I'm grateful that I get to say thank you on behalf of all of us for the work that you're doing to help people to come back into society and to be able to just take those progressive steps that you mentioned to turn their lives around. And so I'm really grateful to have you on the show this morning.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure to be here.
Thank you for joining us. You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be right back.
Is health too.
Mental health is health too. Mental health is health too.
Health is health too.
Is health too.
Mental health is health too. Mental health is health too.
Mental health is health too.
Our world has changed. Many businesses have been closed for months with little or no access to their customers until now. Rev Media can help you remain connected to your customers. Our trusted customized advertising packages and personalized consultants will provide your business with immeasurable support during this challenging time. Your customers are already watching. Rev Media can help you to remain connected. Call us today. Let us help you.
Thank you for staying with us. I'm Anastasia Palacios.
And I'm Philip Simon. TGIF to you.
Indeed. Well, Phil, it's been a great morning so far. So good to see those fathers and their children. Of course, you and I celebrate Father's Day. Of course, your wife and children honoring you, and me honoring my husband and my father-in-law. Both of us are missing our dads on Father's Day. So for me, it's always just a joy to be able to see fathers with their kids, knowing that, of course, at that time in my life was past.
Yeah. First one, fathers, particularly with Ocean, just centers around you. It's just an amazing feeling. I mean, I don't think there's a better gift that God has given us.
Yeah, and of course, Ocean is a daddy's girl through and through, and my daughter is a daddy's. When we come to the second half of the show, we're going to be talking with Central Bank. They're going to be talking to us about that penny and how the process of removing that from circulation has been going.
Yeah, and we'll also have the Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association as the team heads to the Billie Jean King Cup. That's Team Bahamas, of course. But now let's I
have some cute little photos over to our team. And so before we end the show today, we'll do that. But he's still getting his beauty now for his big day. So I'm going to let him do that. And at the end of the show.
What's first for you comes first for us.
Potential tropical cyclone number 3 was located near latitude 25.2 degrees north, longitude 91.5 degrees west, some 310 miles south of Morgan City in Louisiana. It's moving towards the north at 14 miles per hour. Winds now 35 miles per hour will be named Claudette. Elsewhere, tropical storm formation not expected during the next 5 days. On the local scene, building area of high pressure along with Saharan dust will cause hot, hazy, unstable conditions across the islands throughout the weekend. In your marine forecast, winds today east to southeast at 10 for the northwest and central Bahamas, 15 knots to 2 to 5 feet over the southeastern islands, 20 knots to 2 or 4 feet over the central and southeastern islands. 21, UV index 9. Your water temperature 70 degrees Fahrenheit. All a happy Father's Day, even to you, Phil. Back to you, Phil.
Thank you very much, Godfrey Burnside. Happy Father's Day, my friend. Listen, we have Jermaine Campbell. He's the manager of the currency department of the Central Bank. You may recall in 2019, the Central Bank of Bahamas announced that the Bahamian 1 cent coin, the penny, will be phased out of circulation. Time is winding down for all of you to redeem those pennies. And we've got the manager himself to tell us more. Good morning, Jermaine. Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. I think you were here before.
Yes, that's correct. Good morning. Good morning, Bahamas.
Good morning. So for those who don't know, right, and have not heard, and I don't know who that would be, but tell us.
The long and short of it is really that over the years, the 1 cent, so the central bank made the decision over a period of time to demonetize this coin. And we will certainly see around the world that there are other countries.
It was made in 2019, of course. Last year was an interesting year all around the world, but the process has been ongoing. I mean, at the cash register, merchants have been rounding up and rounding down, and we're just almost to the end of this strategy.
Right, so that's correct. So even through the pandemic, once we would have demonetized the 1 cent coin at the end of December 2019, what it meant was that customers or vendors would have to introduce a rounding process. And so that's been ongoing. And we have also during the period used coins.
When does that redemption period end?
So that ends on June 30th, 2021. And so that'll be the final day that the central bank will redeem 1 cent coins. And so those who still have it after that point will probably be keeping them as souvenirs.
I love the way you say that. So got another 2 weeks or so before the period ends. You got to get your pennies in if you want to exchange the value for them. Does this then mean that merchants will actually have to stop pricing to the penny, correct?
No, not necessarily, because we understand that the VAT calculation at the end, the telco, BPL, cable Bahamas, will end up with some of those odd amounts.
regard to the redemption process, persons can still deposit to their banks, correct?
Yes, that's correct. So the banks are still open and available for deposits. They will in turn deposit those with central bank, but we have our redemption site available at the central bank grounds Monday through Wednesday until June 30th.
Okay. Do you anticipate that this happening again soon, maybe with another value of currency? To sunrise, all dressed up in a suit and tie on a Friday before for the weeks. Anything else you'd like to say in conclusion?
Well, just that the public can still come in and redeem those coins with us at the central bank. Some of the commercial banks.
Campbell, he is the manager of the currency department of the central bank. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for having me.
Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy Comfort Suites, free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
First, it's more than just our name, more than just our achievements. It's our nature, and it's where we equip you for the future so that you can recover stronger. Bahamas first. What's first for you comes first for us.
The Bahamas and the world has been waging the war against COVID-19 for over a year now. In that time, much of our daily life has been irreversibly changed by lockdowns, job losses, and deaths in our families. As facial masking, hand sanitizing, and social distancing have become the new norm, the team at Doctors Hospital applauds the Bahamian public for doing your part to control and contain the spread of the COVID-19 virus. It is time to take the fight a step further. With the COVID-19 vaccine now available, we encourage Bahamians to continue the fight and do your part in getting vaccinated. Please continue to be vigilant, wear a mask, and social distance. For more information on the COVID-19 vaccine, visit www.doctorshosp.com.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. Incredibly excited about this next segment because we've got members of the women's team for the Billie Jean King Cup who are preparing to travel to Panama for the tournament happening this Wednesday. And they're here to talk with us about this preparation, what they're excited about. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Hi, good morning.
Morning. Good morning. Thank you. An absolute pleasure to have you with us. So excited to learn more about you.
In honor of Billie Jean King. It was formerly called the Fed Cup for well into 20 years in this event. And,
Excellent. And who makes up Team Bahamas, Mr. President?
Player captain Kerry Cartwright.
Good contingent heading down there. Mrs. Captain, I'm going to come to you now, Super Captain. You've been actually doing this for some time now. How many years has it been since you've been traveling for the Billie Jean King tournament?
Honestly, I've been doing it because there's junior Fed Cup and there's also like adult or Fed Cup Open, I would say. So I've been doing this maybe since I was about 12, 13 years old.
Wow, that is a very long time. All right, so you deserve all of your captain stripes, and are you guys ready for the competition? What are your thoughts?
Oh yes, we've been training every day this week together as a team, which has been really nice. And I think we're ready.
Okay, and now, Carrie, I must say this because I read it in the paper and I just think it's so phenomenal. You just gave birth to a baby not so long ago, right? So how has that been, coming into motherhood and then still preparing for this tournament?
I love tennis. I want him to be a part of tennis, and I want to be a good example for him. Eventually, as he grows up and gets real words, just baba words. Just learning every day, and he's just taught me a lot, and it's amazing.
All right, awesome. Now, Sydney, I want to find out from you. Are you excited and ready to get to Panama?
Yes, I'm very excited to go.
All right, is this your first tournament, or have you competed before?
Yes, this is my third time competing on the Billie Jean Cup team.
Excellent. Now you have obviously, I think, been away as well, and you were in the U.S. So how has training been for you? How have you been able to train during the pandemic?
Yes, I've been able to train as well as go off to school since the pandemic started. So I am very fortunate.
Why do you guys have to play in a bubble, Carrie? What's that gonna be like?
Well, I only know about experiences from what my boyfriend has told me because I've never performed my entire life. So not being able to like go to dinners and explore the country where we go, because when we were in Peru about 2 years ago before the pandemic started, you know, we would go for walks and we had a hostess.
Carrie, any more thoughts on that bubble and how that's going to work out?
Well, you know, for us, I think it's good that it's going to allow our players to be in a safe environment, enjoy more of the country. You know, that's usually a highlight, being able to engulf in the culture, eat their food, experience how they live. But you know, safety is the number one priority. So it's going to be something new. It's going to be good for us to give them an opportunity to do a little bit more bonding, but definitely safety. You know, we're happy about that.
Okay. All right. Now, Coach.
So just hopefully just getting everything together for what we need, like for me to make sure that the girls are ready and checked in and all that stuff before.
Is this the thing that you want to wake up for? You only.
I go for it, and just being able to. I like the pressure moments when in the match. You know, it's a great feeling to just compete, and even when it gets hard, to know how to.
The Street Trader Limited, that helped us, but generally your prayers would be sufficient just for safe travels, for great success, and that we'll be able to return home safely.
Excellent. All right, and Captain Carrie, you know, are you guys gonna win? Do you think you gotta bring back the belt?
I hope so. That's the plan. I want it.
Our thoughts, our well wishes. I want you guys to go out there, just do the very best you can, have an amazing time. I continue to just learn. Thanks again for joining us this morning on Bahamas Sunrise.
Thank you. Have a great one.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
The sports we play depend on the health we build. So let's stay healthy. Wear a mask and practice social distancing and hand washing to protect yourself and others. Remember, COVID-19 is not a game.
A public service message from the Bahamas Olympic Committee.
One thing, two things, good thing, all things. Fox Hill Nursery, a large selection of garden supplies. If you can see it in your mind, you can find it at Fox Hill Nursery.
Enjoy hosting it.
Always fun time here. I mean, despite the early hour, we have a really good time on Bahamas at Sunrise.
Indeed we do. And of course, you know, I want to just echo Phil's sentiments, wishing all of our Happy Father's Day to my amazing husband, how he manages to do all that he does and still achieves Palacious. And then to my grandfather, who is still with us, going strong. My granddad is 96 years now. And so a happy Father's Day to you, Basil Sr. Love you always. What a blessing it is to still have you with us. So to all of you, enjoy the weekend. Fathers, if you've not seen your kids in a while, not talked to them in a while you still have life and breath, there's still a time for restoration. I want to encourage you, make it. There are no excuses. As long as you're alive, there is hope. Let's get those relationships back together.
My friends, just have a wonderful day. Of course, it is the 18th of June. Star, you guys enjoy that beautiful baby boy and the blessing. I remember.
Let's get into we celebrate our baby boy today. So happy birthday again to my son Chosen. I don't know whether or not we will end, so we're gonna be celebrating today. So as soon as I end this video chat with you all, I'm gonna go give them all the birthday kisses. So I'm